Hello and welcome to Rathod's IS. Today in this session, we are going to see current affairs. Current affairs is very important to clear any competitive examination. For example, UPSC, state public service examinations, or if you are preparing for railways or SSC, etc. For every examination, current affairs plays a very important role. So here there is increased relevance of current affairs that we can see in examination perspective. So for that you have to cover one national newspaper every day. Right, so here we are going to see the Hindu newspaper of Delhi edition and we are going to see analysis of the topics. So first of all we are going to pick out PDF of the Hindu and we are going to select the articles which are important from our examination point of view. And after that I will be giving you some ideas like how can you think regarding this article or in how many ways you can get a question. So like that we are going to give you the perspectives so that will be improve your thought process. And apart from that, here we are also going to see detailed analysis, and if you want to get the notes of this class, so you can visit our Telegram channel. That Telegram channel link is given in description box, or else you can open Telegram and you can search for Rathod's IS classes. So there you can get the notes of this class. So now let us try to see the first topic. So first topic is Israel pounds Gaza as a humanitarian crisis unfolds in hospitals. So what happened? There is attack which happened in hospital and that led to killings of more than 500 people in this region. So because of this we can say it is human rights violation. It is nothing but human rights violation. So here there will be involving of NHRC, okay, United Nations Human Rights Council will be there, and even UNICEF is involved here because about 120 babies they lost their life who are present in the incubators. Right, so because of all these things, yes, it is a great humanitarian crisis that we can see. So even India sent some relief goods to civilian population to help. So this topic is also at most important. And one more update I want to give here is, so here you can see a small box that there will be no issue of the Hindu on 24th 2023 as Ayodhya Puja is a holiday. That means tomorrow there will be no Hindu analysis. Is that clear? And next topic is Canada's actions, they are in violation of Vienna Convention, says Jaishankar. So as you all know that here there is deteriorating of relations between India and Canada. So India-Canada relations, they are deteriorating day by day because of actions which are taken on both the sides, I can say. Like for example, Canada said that, initially Canada said that India has a hand behind the killings of Sikh leader. And later on what happened, visa restrictions seen and even removing of diplomats from both the sides, right? So here our affairs minister, he says that it is violation of Vienna Convention. So you have to see what is this Vienna Convention. Yes, there is a high chance of getting question regarding that. And next topic is dancers in traditional attire perform Garba as part of celebrations for Navaratri. So here you have to see this Garba dance, it is very important. And if you move on in the city page, you can see air quality worsens may stay very poor for next 3 days. Yes, now festive season arrived. Yes, we are going to celebrate this Dasra today and as well as tomorrow. And there is no clarity like today or tomorrow we are celebrating Dasra. But even though, yes, we will be firing the crackers and winter season arrived in northern part of India. And in northern part of India, there is withdrawal of southwest monsoons and arrival of this northeast monsoons happen. So because of this, yes, there will be the climate change, and especially because of this vehicular pollution, stubble burning in Punjab, Haryana, so that will also contribute to the bad air quality in Delhi region. So here you have to see which are the point sources and which are the non-point sources regarding this pollution in Delhi. Okay, now let us move on. In the states page, most of the articles are political articles. There is no need of reading every article. So here you can see Tej now extremely severe cyclone over Arabian Sea. Yellow alert issued for 8 districts in Kerala. So what happened? So if you're talking about cyclones, so normally how these cyclones are formed? So first of all, low pressure area region will be formed. Okay, so after this low pressure area is formed, so winds from higher pressure will comes and occupy this low pressure. So whenever winds are moving, so because of this Coriolis force, we can see deflection of winds. For example, towards right in northern hemisphere, in southern hemisphere towards left. For example, this Arabian Sea which present in the northern hemisphere, so winds will be deflecting towards right like this, and there will be the fast movement of the winds is seen. So if you are talking about Indian coast, so here we have Arabian Sea and here we have Bay of Bengal. So in these two areas there is chance of getting cyclones. And now this stage, which is a severe cyclone in this Arabian Sea, and we have to see what will be the impact soon. And here in this context you have to see some important facts regarding this cyclones, like which are the suitable conditions for the formation of the cyclone, and how the cyclone is progressing, everything that you have to know. And next topic is sensitive ecosystem in Kaveri birthplace cries for attention amid deficit rainfall. So because of this deficit rainfall, what happened now? There is a decreasing of carrying capacity of this Kaveri is seen, right? So here you have to see where is this Kaveri originated, that is at Talakaveri, which is present in this Kodagu district, that you have to know. And even you have to know about some important tributaries of this Kaveri, which are the right bank tributaries, which are the left bank tributaries. And here we can connect this topic with Kaveri river dispute as well. So recently Supreme Court said that here Karnataka state need to release 3000 cubics of water to Tamil Nadu. So if there is no proper water supply, then how can the state of Karnataka release the water to Tamil Nadu? So we have to think in this dimension as well. And here you have to connect even with this climate change. So because of this climate change, yes, now we can see the impact even in this origin place of this Kaveri. So there is less rainfall. And next topic is about no fundamental right to marry is wrong. So this article which is talking about homosexual marriages. So recently Supreme Court said about this. So because of this is in news and we have to see that in very great detail. And next topic is restoring ecological health of Himalayas. So here this article which is talking about especially carrying capacity. So you can get a question like, so what is the meaning of this carrying capacity? So from this point of view, we have to see this topic. And this topic is important from environment and ecology, which comes under GS paper 3. And you can get both prelims based and mains based question from this area. And if you move on, in this text and context, there is one article that is Have Earnings Growth Post Pandemic. So here this article is talking about women contribution in the labor force and how women are coming up, and because of women are coming up, how unemployment rate is decreasing. So all these things are given in this article. So this is very important. And in this news page, assembly polls is not at all important. Leave that simply. So here you can see one article that is Army to start phasing out Chetak helicopters from 2027. So this article is talking about phasing out, that means removing. So we have to see this topic, and this topic is important from your defense point of view, which comes under GS paper 3. And even you can talk about this topic even in internal security, which comes under GS paper 3. And let us move on. So in this world page you can see Manila Beijing trade blame over collisions in disputed area. So what happened? So here there is some collisions which happened between the ships of two countries, and especially that happened near this shoal in South China Sea regions. Okay, that is Shoalberg Island near the South China Sea. So here you have to see what is the South China Sea. So where it is located, that is like map based things that you have to see. And apart from this, you have to see like which are the islands disputed between India and China and other countries. Like we have Parcels, Spratly and Scarborough Islands, and you have to see what is the importance of the South China Sea. So number of times we discussed that topic. Okay, so these are some dimensions that you have to think, and these are the important articles that appeared in our today's Hindu newspaper. And now let us try to see the detailed analysis. So first topic, it is about Vienna Convention. So why it is in news? So here Canada's inability to provide safety and security to Indian diplomats. Now it is one of the most fundamental aspect of Vienna Convention. So whenever this Canada failed to provide safety for this Indian diplomats in Canada, then it is violation of Vienna Convention. So this is a thing which mainly said by our External Affairs Minister. And if you see some details, it says that Canada withdrew about 41 of its diplomats from India and also paused walk-in services at its consulates in Mumbai, Bangalore, Chandigarh, so which is affecting Canada facilities of Canada visa facilities for Indians. Yes, it withdrawn the diplomats, and even there is no services which is provided in the consulates of Mumbai, Bangalore, Chandigarh, so that it is affecting the visa facilities for Indians. So a unilateral revocation of these diplomatic privileges and immunities is contrary to international law. So whenever this Canada, which is withdrawing these diplomats, and whenever it is not providing services, then it is against international law, that is Vienna Convention. So in this context, you have to know about this Vienna Convention. So the convention was adopted on 14th April 1961 by United Nations Conference on Diplomatic Intercourse and Immunities held in Vienna, Austria. So here United Nations Conference on Diplomatic Intercourse and Immunities which held in Austria, Vienna, and India ratified this convention. Not only signed, it also ratified. So there are about 193 countries they ratified this, and it came into force from April 24th, 1964 onwards. So this convention, which makes provision for withdrawal of mission which may take place on the grounds of economic, physical security, for breach of diplomatic relations which may occur in the response to abuse of immunity or even severe deterioration in the relations between sending and receiving states. So all these things are some main components of this Vienna Convention. And next topic is, I found this image interesting, that is about Garba dance. So you have to know some facts regarding this Garba, because in our art and culture we will be studying about dances. So in dances we have official dances and folk dances. So we have 8 official dances like Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathak, Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, Satriya, right? In folk dances we have a lot, and different states they have different folk dances, and especially tribal people in Northeast, they are very much special for this folk dances. Clear? So if you see this Garba is a dance form which is native to Indian state of Gujarat. So it is present in the Gujarat state, and it is performed in October month to honor Hindu deity of divinity, that is goddess Durga. And it is a joyful style of dance which is based on circular pattern and characterized by a sweeping action from side to side. And Garba performance is often includes singing and a musical accompaniment traditionally provided by dole. So they will be using dole. So the one famous song here is Dole Baje song, which is regarding this Garba. And next one here is Garba dance celebrates fertility, honor womanhood, and pay respect to any of an array of mother goddess. Okay, And in Gujarat, the dances customarily mark girls' first menstrual cycle and later her amendment marriage. And Garba dance is also take place during the 9-day Navratri festival. So in these all events, so this dance is performed. Okay, clear? And now let us see next topic. It is about homosexual marriage or same-sex marriage in India. So why it is in news? So recently Supreme Court gave judgment regarding this same-sex marriage in India. So because of this is in news. And here you have to see the timeline of the same-sex marriage right in India. So yes, if you want to write a good answer, yes, you need to know the background. So for that, yes, historical background and timeline is also very important regarding Supreme Court judgment. So this thing you have to keep in your mind. So in 2001, NAS Foundation, in 2001, NAS Foundation filed a public interest litigation, that is PIL, in Delhi High Court. In Delhi High Court, here NAS Foundation filed a public interest litigation. So this public interest litigation, that is PIL, it is challenging constitutionality of this section 377. Okay, so in 2009, Delhi High Court declared IPC section 377 is unconstitutional and it is decriminalized. It decriminalizes homosexuality concept. And later on, this decision of this High Court overturned by Supreme Court in 2013, so which reinstated, yes, we need this section 377. And 2018, again Supreme Court came up with a constitutional bench in Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India case, and it overturned the previous. So here Supreme Court, which has the power of judicial review, it can review its own judgments. So because of this, again the judgment given by Supreme Court earlier has been overturned and decriminalized homosexuality in India. And later on 2023, Supreme Court ruled that it is against legalizing. So we are not going to legalize the same-sex marriage in India. So this is about timeline of this homosexual marriages in India. So what are the challenges and prospects of this legalizing of same-sex marriage? So first one here is legal status. So currently same-sex marriage in India does not enjoy legal status because there is no rigid definition regarding this gender itself. And India's laws, they define marriage as union between men and women. So there is nowhere written about the relationship between men and men and women and women. And even there are some challenges regarding associated rights. So rights associated with marriages like inheritance rights, joint property ownership, adoption rights, they are not provided. And next one is status of homosexuality law. So section 377 of IPC, which criminalized homosexuality, was discontinued by Supreme Court of India in 2018. So here couples are still facing discrimination. And this section 377 of Indian Penal Code was introduced in year 1860, which criminalized this homosexual acts in India. And here the court, which also came up with the previous decision, that Delhi High Court in 2017 declared same-sex couples are entitled to be in stable relationship but refused to legalize the same-sex marriage, which happened in 2017. And beyond the scope here, courts has said that yes, we are going to get issues of same-sex marriages beyond its scopes, and instead it must be decided by the Parliament of India. So who will make the laws? So if you want to come up with the laws, if you want to make any change here, so Parliament need to take the action, which is not the judiciary. So this is a thing which mainly said by Supreme Court now. And even if you want to protect these homosexual couples, so court directs that the relationship between these queer couples should not be ignored or discriminated against by any state. So even those people, they have fundamental rights. So those fundamental rights need not to be discriminated. So this thing which mainly said by the Honorable Supreme Court. And next topic is restoring ecological health of Himalayas. So this topic is also at most important. So if you see here, so environmental devastation which caused. Because now what are the events that are happening in some Himalayan states like Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh, etc. So now because of this events, there are debates which are going on regarding the sustainability, regarding especially carrying capacity of these Himalayan regions. Okay, regarding this Himalayan region, so what is the carrying capacity? And Supreme Court of India, in response to petition which filed by retired IPS officer, so in that petition asked that carrying capacity of this Indian Himalayan region, okay, whether we are having this any data regarding this carrying capacity or not. So what if the carrying capacity is beyond? So this thing which filed by an IPS officer in his petition. So if you're talking about what is the carrying capacity of the region, it is nothing but it is based on maximum population size. So maximum population size that an ecosystem or environment can sustainably support over a specific period of time. So over a specific period of time, so how much amount of maximum population that can be held by ecosystem or an environment. So it is causing a significant degradation or harm. It is causing a significant degradation or harm to its natural resources and overall health. And even it is very much crucial in understanding and managing the balance between human activities and the preservation of natural ecosystem and to ensure long-term sustainability. So for all these things, it is very, very important to know about the carrying capacity. So whenever there is exceeding of carrying capacity, that will lead to devastation, right? So to address that, yes, we have to maintain the amount of population or the maximum population should be present within this carrying capacity itself. So what court must ensure in this? So here, despite past initiatives, especially since 2020 onwards, so there are many guidelines provided by the Supreme Court. So even though there is no report on the total number of states that have been able to prepare action plans on carrying capacity. So even though a lot of times here there are some guidelines given, but there is no action is taken regarding this action on carrying capacity of their regions. And we can say it is a failure, right? So failures in the past, they have been accounted of two major regions. So why there is a failures? So first one here is recommendations which are made by ministry forming a group, so that groups of law groups. Why? Because the people who are responsible for havoc and the same people, they are the members of this group, they have to make the recommendations, but how it is possible, right? So this is the first important thing. And this one is there is a wider and long-term need for accessing this overall sustainable capacity. So we can't go for coming up with studying and reading within 3 months, 4 months, 5 months like that, not like that. So here we need to have a long-term need for accessing this overall sustainable capacity of this environment. And here we need to come up with an expert committee. So this expert committee, so it should be focused on social aspects of population as well. And whatever the action that we are going to take, that should be a sustainable action. So this is about this topic, that's it. And next topic is, have earnings grown post-pandemic or not? So now let us see the data which is given according to this periodic labor force data. So whenever you are getting this type of data, you have to maintain a data book and you have to note the data so that it will be very much helpful for your answer writing. So the recent data from periodic labor force survey, that is PLFS 2022 to 2023. So this data revealed that strengthening of labor market with unemployment rates falling and labor force participation rates are rising. Okay, so here this data which says that yes, there is strengthening of labor market with unemployment rates, or unemployment rate is falling and labor force participation rates are increasing. So after this pandemic period, now there is increasing of female workforce. Okay, they are contributing to the labor force in India. So if you talk about especially rural women who are aged between 15 and above, so their contribution increased 19.7% in 2018 to 2019 to 45%. There is drastic improvement of female workforce in rural areas. And some more important details says that between this 2019 and 2023, only casual workers, both men and women across both rural and urban sectors, they saw a net increase in their average real monthly earnings. So even their monthly earnings also had been increased, so that it contributed for the more number of women to enter into this workforce. And wage workers as a whole, they have seen real earnings grow slower than output, indicating a reduction in the share of wages even though growth remains healthy. Okay, so these are some important things which are given by this periodic labor force survey. So that's all for today, and I want to announce that here we are going to come up with ethics live online course, and it is going to be started from October 30 onwards. So if you see the highlights, so it will be around 45 to 50 hours of live classes, and we are going to give the notes in the form of PDF, and you will be getting the recorded classes also, and even there will be mains answer writing practice every day. So we are going to give you one question, okay, or else we will be having the case study practice, so based on that day's class, and there will be the live interaction between the students. And one more thing here is, we are going to have even discussions regarding the real life examples regarding the topics, and we are specially focusing on the terms as well, and especially regarding each and every term. So we need to get 2 or 3 examples that we are going to focus on, and there will be the conceptual clarity for sure, because ethics is around 250 marks, and this is your GS paper 4. So if you are performing well in this paper, you can get above 150 marks, and the aim of this course, it is to target 140 to 160 marks in your ethics. So if you are getting good marks in your ethics, then no one will stop you to see your name in the final list. So because of this, yes, you have to focus on this, and the cost of this course here is just 5,000 rupees only. So try to join this course, it's absolutely beneficial. And if you want to join, you can call me on this number 8074765513. And even this is WhatsApp number, you can text me on WhatsApp regarding this course. Okay, so that's all for this, and I want to show you one more thing. So this is our Rathod's IAS Telegram channel, that is Rathod's IAS classes. So join this Telegram channel so that you will be getting notes and as well as updates regarding the classes. And one more thing is, here this is our Rathod Science YouTube channel. So you have to subscribe to this channel so that you will be getting updates whenever you are posting a video. You will be not missing any video. And next one is, this is our Rathod Science Academy website. So if you are visiting to our website for the first time, you have to click on login register. So after clicking on that, so you have to click on do not have account so that you can register for the first time. So after registering for the first time, you can give your mail ID and the password so that you can log in, and click on course list here so that you can see these are the wide range of courses that we are offering in Rathod's IAS Academy. So if you want to watch the demo videos, you can click on play course so that you can watch 3 demo videos for the free of cost in each and every module. And next one is, this is our mains answer writing practice course. So if you are facing problem in answer writing, and if you are a beginner, so if you are lacking a proper answer writing skills, so if you do not have any content, and if you are a beginner, so if you are facing problem regarding the fear of answer writing, so you can come and join this course. So you will be going to lose your fear, and especially we are focusing on essay and as well as case studies so that we can maximize our marks. And this is the prelims test series. So we are going to start this prelims booster course from November 1st week onwards. Okay, so that here we have live classes. So we are going to give you the schedule, proper schedule to clear this prelims, and we are focusing on current affairs and daily prelims questions practice. Everything will be there. So try to join that. Okay, and the notification will be getting by November 1st. Okay, regarding this prelims booster course. And next one is, this is our foundation course for UPSC 2024 and 2025. And if you are a beginner, so if you have a doubts regarding this course, regarding this UPSC, or if you have any if you are not having the concept clarity, so if you want to improve your score, if you want to understand the concept, yes, you can join this course. And here entire GS will be discussed along with prelims test series, prelims booster course, mains test series, mains answer writing practice, everything will be included. And the price here is 45,000 rupees, and if you pay in one go, there will be 10% of discount, or else yes, You can pay even in installments as well. So if you have any queries regarding the courses, so please call me on this number 8074765513, and even this is WhatsApp number. You can text me on WhatsApp as well. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and tomorrow there will be no Hindu analysis. So by this I am concluding. So if you really like this video, hit the like button and share this video to your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to this Rathod's IAS Academy. Thank you so much.